What's up, Renegades? Oh my gosh, welcome back. Happy New Year. It is Thursday, and what that means, it's Random Roll Thursday. I'm back, folks. I can't believe it. I thought I was retired. I was scared for a moment, but it's okay. No need to worry. Folks, the way this is going to work, as if you can't see, I'm joined by an awesome person. This is Dan King, the Game Boy Geek himself. I am so glad you could join me today, Dan. Thank you so much.
Hey, it's a privilege and honor. I love everything that Renegade does, and Stellar was my two-player game of the year, so I'm really excited.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome, and it got that saxophone serenade and stuff. Yeah. So I can't wait to play. I've done my homework. I am so happy to play this game right now. Essentially, the way this is going to work, folks, is that it's just people playing some games and chatting. That's it. Nothing big, but it's just to enjoy the games and reconnect with people, starting 2021 off on the right foot. Also, folks, don't forget we are joined by the voice of the meeple, Desiree. There she is. So without further ado, let's get into the game, shall we? So folks, as I mentioned, we're playing Stellar. It is just a two-player game, and what that means, the objective of the game is to get the most victory points. The way you do that is simple. You draw a card from the 5 cards you see in the center. Then out of the 3 cards, because you start with 2 cards, out of the 3 cards you have, you play one either into your telescope, which is this tableau area here, or your notebook, which is on the bottom or wherever bottom of our telescopes, and for the purposes of this game. The way you win is, as I mentioned, victory points, whether it's star multipliers or area control or diversity bonuses. That's how you get points. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. Yeah, so I guess I'm first. Stress, Dan. I don't know why.
No stress. You're gonna destroy me.
So while we play and while I'm trying to make a decision here, Dan, let me just say that I love your work on YouTube and stuff like that. You've been doing it for quite a while, since like 2008 or something. 2013.
13, yeah. Mm-hmm. The eight going on my 9th season here.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And I gotta say, when I got into the tabletop hobby and stuff, I was like watching videos and reviews and whatnot. And then, you know how YouTube has that algorithm? It's like, oh, watch these videos. And I saw the Game Boy Geek, right? And I was like, oh, cool. I thought it was like sort of like a nostalgia type of thing of like, oh, this person is going to be talking about Game Boy games, because that's what I grew up on. And you were talking about tabletop games. I was like, oh, this is even better. That's awesome. That's so cool. So kind of trolled me a little bit with that game. I'm sure you get that a lot.
yeah, and I've talked about it a few times, but yeah, it came up as Game Boy Geek because when I was little, I would hold games from my hands all the way over higher than my head, and I would walk around the house asking every person if they wanted to play a game until someone would finally say yes. And so my dad nicknamed me the Game Boy. That was pre-Game Boy, by the way.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome. Sorry, I'm listening. However, I'm trying to think at the same time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this planet Saturn here, draw it to my hand. So I just click and drag to my hand. Now I have 3 cards to choose from. What do I want to play? I shall play Now I have options, folks. I could either play it to my telescope or play it to my journal. So, I started with a planet. I started with Mars. I'm going to keep with Mars. No, I'm gonna put Mars in my journal here. Boom. In my journal, I have a interstellar cloud, and a planet. So I placed my Saturn down in my journal. I have a 5. Now I have to take the 5 from the row and place it in my telescope. So I do that. Boom. And that is it. That is my turn. I shall refresh the cards, and it is to Dan. All right, Dan.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to add this card to my hand. Oops, maybe not. Okay, and I am going to play. I'm going to play that moon there, and I played a number 1 moon, which means I have to take the number 1 card and play it to my Book of Air.
Awesome. All right. So I see you started in the middle, excuse me, there, which is good. You gave yourself you have some options available. That's awesome. I kind of pigeonholed myself with the top with the planet, but it's okay. I guess it's fine. It's fine. We'll see if I can get myself out of it. So like Dan, like when you started videos, I kind of did some research on you a bit. You started with like games like Uno and LCR. Were those the games that you already just had in your possession?
I actually just went and got like a bunch of old games, and I actually started with Shut the Box, which was the oldest one. It was like 1800 something, and I was like started to do like the first 10 reviews I did were like from the oldest games I had to the newer ones. But that's why the first one's like all really old.
Right, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh, these are just, and they're like classic games that anyone can go and learn really quickly.
Yep.
Okay, this whole talking and playing thing is not really working out for me.
It's hard.
This talking and thinking thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to take this. Ooh, I'm gonna take this one. Take it to my hand. Boom. All right. Then I shall. What is this? That is a moon. You got some moons going on over there, don't you, buddy? All right. So, see, this game can be. It's nice and it's light, but it's very thinky and kind of cutthroat a little. So, the hate draft is real, people. All right. So I'm gonna play this Asteroid 3 asteroid. Although I don't have an asteroid in my journal, I want to start that. But I'm gonna take this nice juicy 4 moon and play it into my journal. All right, that is my turn. Boom. Oops. And boom. There we go. All right, Dan.
Ooh. Okay, tough choices here. I think I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card here, put it here, like that, and then which means I got to take this card, put it down here, and
oh, you got it? Okay, cool. I know.
It's not really lined up, but
it's fine. It's fine. People, it's okay. People, it's it's digital. It's not gonna be perfect all the time. I'm sure people are screaming at their screens right now. It's not lined up. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, let me see. How do I? Sorry, folks. Give me a second here. That's fine. Whoa, too many windows open. All right. Okay. So Dan, like I mentioned, the saxophone serenade.
Yes, sir.
Man, that is awesome. Again, with my little research, the first time you did it, I think was like for Deception in Hong Kong.
You know what? I don't even know what the first one was. That's a good. If you know, that is fantastic. That's a good thing. And I don't know what it was. Was it Deception?
Yeah. Yes. I was going through like all your videos, and I was like, when did he first do it? And boy, it was a lot of videos to go through. I was like, it wasn't in the beginning. It's not towards the end. It was like somewhere in the middle. And when you first introduced it, you mentioned like you're also into music. Like, how long have you been into music? And
I started playing the saxophone like in college, and then before I started doing video board game reviews on videos, I was an engineer by day and a musician by night, and I was in a group that was kind of like a mix between, say, Black Eyed Peas and Dave Matthews Band, and we won a national song contest. So we were on tour on the West Coast for a few years. So I still have a love for
wow.
music, but now that I'm so busy with the videos, I don't get to play too often. Honestly, like almost the only time I pick up these days is to do the serenades.
Well, at least it keeps you practiced, you know.
Yeah.
So at least you get your practice in. Okay.
Yep.
Darn it. All right. So, blah. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna draw this asteroid. Yes, this asteroid here. And instead of drawing it to my hand, I'm actually going to draw it to my hand. And then I'll play this card here. Now, when you are placing cards in this your telescope, folks, in case you are not aware of the rules, placement matters. Because when you place a card, it has to be touching the card, whether it's directly adjacent or if it's in this like 3 row here, it can touch either side of the cards there. Okay. Just for a little rules thing. So I played a 1. Oh, so normally I would have to draw a card or take a card from the row here or display that matches the number. But since it's empty, I just take a card from the top. And let's hope for the best. And it's an interstellar cloud. Okay. Luckily, I have that going on.
Oh my gosh,
here.
she drew a 4. That is amazing. Because of course you need to have your longest consecutive runs of the different types of cards down there.
Yeah, and I got a 3-4.
That was like the best draw you could have.
So I did that, and yeah. So as Dan mentioned, folks, the way to score points is by having the longest consecutive run of a particular type. Right now I have a 3-4 happening in interstellar clouds, but I need some interstellar clouds in
I'm doing
my
the
tableau.
same thing over here, but I have a thought one could be as lucky. Here we go. Oh, you needed that one.
Oh no!
You would have loved, man. You would have had a 3, 4, and 5 of that.
Oh darn! Okay. My turn again, huh? Okay.
Jeez.
We're like thinking really, really hard.
Do you guys have a favorite celestial body or a favorite planet? It's a hard question, I know. I asked chat, but I'm wondering what your favorites are.
I would say Neptune. Since I was in, in elementary school, or when I was growing up, I used to be into mythology, Greek and Roman mythology, and since I love the water, I was always drawn to water. So Neptune or Poseidon was like my go-to, and Neptune, since it's blue, I like Neptune.
When I was a kid, there was a big deal made of Halley's Comet, and I thought it was really cool. And I think for that whole month, we just studied it in science. And then I remember them getting the telescopes out, trying to see it when it came through and stuff. And I think those are cool.
Nice. Oh boy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this asteroid here, and I'm just going to play it straight to my journal. I'm not trying to fake out anyone. Just play it straight to my journal, start my asteroid run there. And then I have a 4, so I have to play the 4 spot, which is a black hole. Ooh, where do I want to start this? I'll start it here because I have an interstellar cloud there. Oh, I actually have an interstellar cloud. Sweet. Okay. All right. That's a great question.
Uh-oh. You're getting choppy. Are you still there?
Hello.
Okay, I'm definitely going to take... Okay, and then I have to take this, and I got to put this in a spot. I will put this one up there, actually. All right.
That's right, my back.
Uh-oh.
No,
I flipped the whole deck.
Uh-oh.
How did I do that?
Oh, there you go.
I got it. Okay. Okay, there you go.
Got it? All right.
I'm gonna move my card back on top of it. There we go.
Oh. Nope. Nope. You're still choppy.
Okay, it looks like,
Victor, did you go to outer space for real?
moment, folks. In the meantime, again, if you can hear me
Yes.
as much as you can, while I get back in and stuff like that, since you've been making YouTube videos since like 2013, what, like, can you describe what's it been like for you? Like, has there been, like, has it all been positive? Have you suffered, or have you gone through like burnout? Like how some YouTubers go through and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's been amazing. I think the best part is when you go to conventions and someone will walk up to you and their little 10-year-old daughter, and he'll be like, "Hey, we watch your videos," and now she started her own YouTube channel. That's like the coolest thing. And burning out, it can happen. I mean, there's definitely times where it's like, oh my gosh, I got to get all this stuff filmed, and I want a nap. It's you just gotta you gotta just push through and do it. It's so much work. It's an unbelievable amount of work, but I love it. It doesn't feel like work, and they say if you find something you love, you'll never work another day in your life, and so that's where we're at.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Doing this.
Victor, we're still having issues with you coming in.
Okay. Folks.
It's just your audio is very choppy.
All right.
There you go.
How about now?
Oh,
there it
yes.
is.
Much
We're
better.
back, folks. Yay. Okay. Whew. All right. I did it. I fixed it. This isn't me. I'm over here. Okay. That's awesome. Just to kind of touch on what you mentioned with making YouTube videos, and of course, with anything, you're gonna burn out if you do it too much. So, what's some of your like escape or like walking away from the YouTube for a little while? Like,
Yeah, typically for me, it's working out, whether it's doing P90X or bike riding or running. Like right before this, I was just on a bike ride. It really helps me. Like if I'm doing a long all-day shoot for 12 hours, I will break it up with going for a bike ride halfway through, and it just really helps me refocus and just recharges my batteries.
Nice. Okay. What do they do? Okay, what do I have? I have this. I'm like, what do I have, folks? I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to do two things at once. Okay, let's do this. So I have this. All right. So I'm gonna take this 6-0 and place it here. Boom, into my journal. So 6-0. That's another card, folks. That since there's no 6 nor 0 column to choose a card from, I have to choose from the top of the deck. Luckily, look at this card is already like sectioned out for me. Thanks, Dan. And this is a black hole. All right, so I have to put a black hole in my thing. I have started a black hole, and I shall put the black hole here. All right, and that is my turn, Dan. I will refresh the road.
Ooh, a satellite.
Oh no, a satellite.
Do you guys want to let the viewers know what satellites do for you? Or what you can use them for?
Yeah, I believe they're not any one type of card. So if you put them in your telescope, they act as the number for the majorities that you're trying to get for the 3 different sections of the telescope, sort of like every majority. And if you put it down here in your journal, you get to decide which suit it is at the end of the game, and it helps you with your runs.
Exactly. And if he picks it, or if one of us picks a satellite, then the other player has the option to wipe the row on their next turn.
I forgot about that. Oh yeah, you're right. I think, what is this one? This is a tough, not really sure what I want to do here. 6, oh man.
While Dan thinks of his turn, folks, just want to give a quick shout out to people joining us on Twitch chat. We got Panda Angel. Hello, Panda Angel. I'm so excited, folks. And next week? Yes. Next week, I'll be playing with Panda Angel right here on Play Renegade. We'll be playing Space Battle Lunchtime. And let me just tell you, folks, she makes the most amazing cookies. Everybody at Renegade loves them. Desiree shaking her head. Yes, she can attest to that. Hello, James. Glad you could join us. Look at James. He's given us some cool little tidbits about Jupiter. That's his favorite celestial body because it's easy to see even with a good pair of binoculars. That's pretty good. So welcome, James, my friend. All right, cool. All right, Dan, did we do a thing?
I drew a card, although I can't quite get it in my hand. I don't care if I leave it on the table. You already saw it. I gotta. And then I have to flip this card and put it in my telescope, which is a 5 asteroid. I think I have an asteroid up there. Let me see.
Oh wait, didn't you just put one in your telescope?
Did I? Oh, so this one has to go. Thanks. This one has to go. Wait, come on. Okay, there we go. So this one will go here. This one I need to try to put back in my hand. There we go. Okay, I got it.
All good.
Thanks, Desiree.
Sure. Also from chat, James is wondering, street bike or mountain bike?
Now it's street. I started off mountain biking, but my mountain bike got stolen, and so I was doing triathlons at the time, road triathlons too. So I've stuck with road, but I would gladly do either.
All right, folks. So I want to try and work on this planet business my lonely planet. I want some more stars on my planet up there. So I'm gonna take this. What is it? This Mercury. And what's also cool about this game is that, folks, it has little planet factoids at the bottom. For example, Mercury has wrinkles called labate scarps. Can't even pronounce that. That can be over 300 kilometers high and 500 kilometers in length. So basically, it's saying Mercury is old. All right, folks. So I played a 1. So I have to take the 1, which means, I take a satellite. I give Dan some power there to wipe the row if he wishes.
By the way, I just realized that the last turn I played this card down here to my telescope, which is illegal. It should have gone here. I couldn't tell that it was the other one up there was asteroid. I thought it was green. Okay, sorry about that. I just want to make sure I don't have an illegal board there.
No worries. Well, luckily, a good way to track is, the amount of cards should match. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7. So
I put it in the right spot thanks to Desiree, but I think what I meant was it has to be adjacent to the same kind of card, right?
Oh, right. Mm-hmm.
I messed that up because I thought the one up top was green, but it's not.
Oh,
it is.
Gotcha.
Okay. So did you finish your turn, Victor?
I did. Yes, I did.
Okay. Let's see. Oof. I don't like any of these options over here. Okay, I will take this card here, which I think is it's a 4. I'm gonna put it down here in my journal. Nope. Down here in my journal. No, not my hand. We're gonna place it down in my journal down here. No, here we go. Okay, close enough. I'm not like an angle all of a sudden. Okay, so I'll put that down there, and then that's a 4. So I need to put this one up here. And I guess I will put this one like there. Okay, and we'll just flip. I gotta get my mouse to get back to, somehow I got turned.
I could rotate it.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get that, take care of that. There we go, and then I'll flip here. All right, so while I take my turn, folks, if you're not aware, I really enjoy dancing, like Latin dancing and stuff like that. I'm the salsa dancer at Renegade, I guess you can say, which was awesome to hear, Dan, that you also produced music as well. Did you find that helpful when you were making your own intro
Yes,
outros
because
and things like that?
absolutely. Because actually, when I first started doing videos, I actually produced some of the audio behind it. And in fact, the Game Boy Geeks theme that you hear all the time that was an original piece that I composed myself.
Really? Oh, that's amazing.
Yep.
That's cool. Now, did it just like come to you, or were you like working on it for like?
It was something that I worked on for another project, and I took what I had laid there and I kind of used that as inspiration to kind of change it because I liked it. And so I just kind of repurposed it and changed some things and rewrote some stuff, and there you have it.
Nice. That's cool.
By the way, I love salsa dancing too, by the way.
You do? Oh my
Yes.
gosh, no way.
I have taken some lessons.
Oh, okay.
But it's been a while, so.
Oh, it's like riding a bike, like people say, right? I guess. All right, folks, I'm taking Jupiter. And yeah, that's gonna go straight to my journal here. So I got a nice little 4, 5, 6 run. Woo! All right, and then that's a 4. So I have to take this interstellar cloud, which ain't bad. It's not bad. It has some stars on it, and I'll do that there. Let's see what numbers you got in your second row there, Dan. Let's see, you got a 1 and a 1. Okay, folks. Again, this is like this game. Again, so simple. That is my turn, Dan. This game is so simple, folks, but it is a lot of thinking because you have to ensure that if you're one of those types of players, to watch what the other player is doing, because there is a bit of area control. Dan's 3-card row only has a numeral value of 2, versus my 3-card row has a numeral value of 3, apparently. So at the end of the game, whoever has the most numeral value in that 3-card row, or that's just the example, gets 10 points for that little section.
Yeah.
Also, we don't necessarily have to play the card for what it is into our telescope, folks. You can also choose not to do that. Just leave it face down, and that'll be just a standard numeral value of 3.
I'm trying to get that card over there. There we go. I'm trying to get this
all
on
the cards.
No, I'm trying to put this. Oh. No, one of them is. This one's supposed to be in my hand. Okay, let's see. So I took one. I took a card and then I added this one here from my hand. And then that was a wait. But the card I took was a 2. So then I took the one from the 5 and wait. I took a. Oh yeah. So I took the 2, right? And then I added one from my hand, which is this one. And because I took the 2, I'm confused. I know I put this one here. Okay. So the other card has to go to my tableau, right?
To your journal, yes.
There was a card that was on the table over here. It looked like it was an interstellar cloud, but I don't remember exactly what it was. So whatever.
I think that was the. Is it interstellar cloud?
I think it was. I think you had put it in your hand.
And that was this one that's supposed to go to my tablet to the journal.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3. You have 4. I have 4 empty spaces. You have 4 empty spaces. So that means you have 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're good. Yeah, 8 and 8.
I just don't know if I might have done something wrong, but if so, it definitely wasn't on purpose.
No worries. The reason why I ask is, I guess my tabletopia is glitching again.
Oh, where's the deck?
Is there a deck of cards still? That's why I'm asking.
Where'd the deck of cards go? Did I move them?
That's weird.
Wait. It's under the 4. Wait. Oh, it got flipped.
Oh my gosh.
But that wasn't. I don't know how that happened because I didn't even touch a 4.
That's okay.
Okay, someone else take that.
I got it. Okay. I might have accidentally selected the whole deck when I replaced the cards. So
maybe that's what happened. That's probably what happened, and then it flipped the whole deck over. I think is what happened.
Correct.
Okay, so
I'll just great. That's why I was like, where did the deck of cards go? Oh boy. Okay, this is happening. Boom. Perfect. All right. My turn. Boy. So, like, obviously, people don't like aspire to be board game reviewers or content. Well, maybe nowadays people aspire to be like content creators. However, you know, doing my research, I noticed you have like an engineering background with, and you're Six Sigma certified. I feel like that's a big deal.
Yeah, I've been an engineer for 20 plus years. Electrical engineering by trade, but it's more in the semiconductor industry, doing both hardware and software. So product development engineer for the chips that go into, first it was cell phones, then it was pacemakers, and now I do a bunch of data analysis for a software that does all sorts of statistical things.
So, so you still do that as well? Then?
I do not. I just recently, last year, that ended, and now I'm doing this full time right now. Oh
wow! So you were still doing that for a long time then?
Yeah, I was basically working 2 full-time jobs for the last 5 or 6 years.
Oh, that kudos to you, sir. Wow. Let me think. Oh, this thinking and talking is for the birds. I can't do it.
It's hard.
Cannot do it. Okay.
I think you guys are doing great.
Thanks, Desiree. All right. So
I'm just glad that you're watching to make sure we don't make mistakes, because it's definitely when you try to play this, first of all virtually and then while talking, you're gonna make mistakes. So I'm glad you're there helping us.
Yes, I agree. All right. So I played an Instead Cloud to my area, and then I took a card into my journal from the 4 area. Whew. And now I am replacing just a single card, folks, not the whole deck. And it is Dan's turn.
Okay.
Looks like James agrees with you, Dan, that this game is much easier in person. Of course, any game is easy in person because not only are you learning the game digitally, you also have to learn the UI or user interface for the platform that you're using. So it's like double the learning. So that's always it's always a challenge in itself. Panda agrees as well that it is easier in person.
Okay, so I took the 2, put it into my journal, right? No, I gotta take that. Essentially, right? I took the 2.
Okay.
And since the 2 is empty, I must play this next card off the deck to my telescope.
Correct.
Oh, which is what I wanted, actually.
Nice.
I'm going to put this over in that corner, and I will place... All right, you're up, Victor.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, there's only 3 turns left. Oh, why? Already?
And I just want to remind people, the reason why I'm happy about that is because there's 5 different types of, say, suits, for example, and if you get all 5, you get a bonus of, 10?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the last one I wanted to sneak in that telescope to get that extra 10 bonus points, and that was the type that came, the planet.
That actually reminds me, I should probably work on that. I think I have 4 of them. So that
reminds me that I shouldn't have mentioned it until after the game was over.
Thanks, Dad. You're so helpful. Let's see. I have asteroids. Okay. Let me do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna take this 2 Venus into my hand, and I'm going to play this. What does this do for me? This is a 4. Okay. So I'm gonna take this 2 asteroid. I had to think about what it was, and play it into my journal. So right now I have a run of 3 for asteroids. Oh man, Dan, you have a nice 4-card run, maybe, of moons? Oh my gosh. Okay.
And I got lots of stars out there. It's by accident, I swear.
So I played it to, I have to take this to, it's a satellite, I have to put it into my telescope. I'll put it. I don't want to. Wait, what did I get? Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'll do this here. Put that satellite there. That is my turn. Since I took a satellite, folks, Dan has the option to wipe the row.
That's after these cards come out? I can't remember.
Yes.
I might. No, I'm gonna. Nope. We are going to keep this. Nope, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna put this down here because that's a nice one. Trying for that majority down there, which means I have to put this one over here, which is perfect because I want this satellite to be over here. I'm probably gonna make it this color. This. Oh, not to my hand. Get over there. Okay. All right. I'm gonna temporarily put it over here. All right.
All right, that is your turn. Boom. And boom. There you go. Oh, that's the whole deck, folks. We don't want the whole deck anymore. We just want one card. There we go. One card. Boom. All right. Oh, that's not what
Only two more turns left.
I know. Ah, the pressure. I can't take it. All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need. I don't have any of those. I should probably get some of those. Perhaps. Just to.
Oh no.
Darn it. Okay. What is that? Oh. Let's see. Oh my gosh. This is hard, folks. This is hard. Okay. Folks, who do you think is gonna win? Put it in the chat. It's most likely not gonna be me. All right, so I'm gonna take this one, put it into my hand. I'm gonna put this to Venus up on my planet area. Now that I played a 2, I take this planet Saturn. Oh man, I already have a 5. Oh well, it just goes to waste. Sad.
Oh man, that was the card I wanted.
Yes! Woo! I did it, folks. No, I'm just kidding. Friendly games here. I am not competitive,
Ooh,
folks.
oh my gosh, but I will take this one instead. Oh wait, oh my gosh, a 6.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh my gosh.
He's probably gonna do it. He's probably gonna do it, folks.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to do it. I'm gonna take this one and put it down here.
My heart.
Oh geez, sorry, it went in my hand by accident.
It's okay.
Get down there. Nope. Okay. And okay. So that was a 6-0. So whatever comes out of here comes on my telescope. Let's flip it. And
Asteroid.
okay. Oh, I have a place for that actually. I didn't have to put it face down.
All right. So this is revealed here. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, okay, I could do that. I don't have. Huh. Interesting. I did not play this correctly. It's okay. All right. So, darn it. Okay. So I'm going to take this black hole and I'm going to put it here. I guess. Yep. And then that means I take it from the 4. So I take this black hole and put it here. Oh man, that's it. That's my turn. That's my turn, folks. Game is over for me. Take Dan's turn. Oh, he has another moon. That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
Darn.
Well, I'm not going to be able to win the majority down there, unfortunately, but I will get some more points with that. Oops.
Oh, you got a 6 on your second.
Okay, I think that's it.
That's it. All right, folks. Now it's time to tally up the scores. Oh,
what do you want to do first?
So we can do the stars. Yep.
Stars and multipliers.
Mm-hmm. So you count up the stars of the different same types. So for example, I have 3 planets that have, I can just zoom in, totaling 7 stars, multiplied by the highest number of a run, I guess I have. And also, I have a satellite that it's wild, and I can add that to a run that I already have, which I will add it to this asteroid run. So anyway.
Dude, I got 55 points just in moons.
That, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Holy cow. Wow. Oh yeah, you have like so many moon cards. Wow. Dang. Okay. Let's try that. 2, 4, 7. I always like to say, folks, this is the more exciting part of any game when watching people play a game, is the score tallying. So, that's a riveting, folks. Riveting. Television. Who watches television anymore? Riveting content. There it is. Riveting content. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Multiply wrong.
So wait.
I'm not an engineer. I don't know math.
So wait, was that for planets? Because you have to multiply it with the same type of the multiplier.
You're absolutely right, Desiree. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here I am trying to cheat. I mean, I didn't get 55 points just from moons, which I'm super sad about. What was it? 7 times 3 planets. 7 times 3. That's okay. I can't use my calculator either, apparently. Folks, I'm having some technical difficulties. 7 times 3. All right. I'm doing asteroids.
Okay, I got 75 total with the stars and multiplier.
Oh, that hurts my heart. Okay. Whew.
And 10 for the diversity bonus.
3, 6, 6.
And the majorities. 6, 7, 8.
12. Oh. Whoa. Times 3.
5, 6, 7.
Oh man, I'm very sad right now. I so lost this game.
Well, you're counting, Victor. Real quick question. Dan, will you make it for the next Renegade Con that's coming up?
When is that?
It'll be in February. The official announcement will go out tomorrow, but it will be in February.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Awesome. Have you gone?
Nice.
Have you gone to our past ones?
Yeah, the last one that came, I went to some of that.
What do you feel like was your favorite thing to attend? Did you do workshops or panels mostly, or demos?
Yeah, demos.
Awesome. So you guys might be able to play a game with Dan.
Oh, get a rematch, yes! Because he totally won this game. All right, Dan. For the majority bonus.
Majority, I got the top in the middle, and you got the bottom.
You got the top also? Oh,
Well, yeah, I had two 6s in that top section.
yes, you do. And I have like 1s and 2s. Huh?
And I needed a 6 in that middle section just to beat you by 1 in the middle
I
section.
saw that. I was like, oh, you got me by 1.
So you get 10 points, and I get 20 for the majorities, and then don't forget the diversity bonus of 10 if you got all 5.
Which I did not get, unfortunately.
Oh.
So, folks, I think Dan won. I got a gentleman 67.
I got 105.
Oh my god! Wow!
The
Folks.
two colors of the multipliers. One of them I had 5-card run, and the other one had a 4-card run.
Yeah. That definitely helps to get those runs going on, folks, and happening. Wow. See, if you want to know how to win at games, that's why you watch the Game Boy Geek.
I really thought I was going to lose because being so busy and always covering new things, like I don't, even though it's my 2-player game of the year, it had been a little bit since I played it. So
Right. But if it's your 2-player game of the year, it's for a reason. It's because you're really good at it.
No, I just love the puzzle. It's such a unique. It's just one of those games that just gives you, it's simple mechanisms, but it's excruciating decisions. It's so fantastic.
Agree, 100%. Dan, so it's a new year. It's 2021. Do you have? I noticed, you run Kickstarters every year. Is a Kickstarter coming soon?
Yeah, probably just about a month from now, I'll be launching my season 9 Kickstarter. So tune in for that. I love any support you can give. We're gonna have some really cool promos this year. There'll definitely be something Renegade in there. I know. I don't know exactly what it will be yet, but we'll get something in there. And then, there's gonna be tons of stuff in there. So probably within a month and a week. So keep your eyes out there. And you can in about mid-February. And if you just go to GameBoyGeek.com, you'll see in the upper right all the different places you can follow me.
Wonderful. And last year or in campaigns past, you've had promos with like the West Kingdom series. So I'm sure that actually, as far as promos are concerned, like what's that process like? Can you describe that as far as working with publishers?
It is a lot of work.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, running the Kickstarter is really like a year-round job because literally I just finished fulfilling last year's about November-ish. And then you're already starting to plan. So we've been planning this year since November. And, there's so many gracious publishers like Renegade, working with 40 or more publishers and trying to figure out what you could do for promos and bundles and things like that, and trying to come up with decent ideas, trying to come up with new things. When you have that many irons in the fire, it's really hard to manage it all. It's very time consuming. So it takes a ton to put one of those things together for sure. I mean, it's an all year round thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, no wonder you kind of started this full time then, huh?
Yeah, I need to. Yep. And this is the time where I'm like trying to solidify everything, and I'll start building pages next week. But in addition to that, I'm still putting out tons of videos and playing lots of games and trying to keep up with the content too. So this is like actually the busiest time of year for me.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for taking the time out today.
Oh, no, this was a blast. This was great. I mean, when I just get to come and play a game like this and I didn't have to do all the production stuff that you and Desiree are doing and all the prep, it makes it a lot easier for me to jump in when I'm not the one actually like running the stream.
Right. Yeah, totally. I totally get that 100%. Just really quick, as far as the promos are concerned, do you have like do you have input on what the promo is and the powers of the cards?
It depends. Yes, it depends. If it's a custom card and it's sort of about me or whatever, typically I'll work with them to come up with a power that will make sense. Of course, the designer needs to be involved and things like that, but I'll give them sometimes, hey, I have a good idea for this one, and sometimes it gets tested and it works. And other times it's like, well, that was a little too overpowered, but like we dialed this down. But it still has the same type of feel, and thematically it makes sense the same way. So sometimes, although many times, the promos we get are just sort of off the shelf things that publishers just happen to have, and it helps. Those help too, because not everything needs to be custom, because those obviously take more money, they take more time, they take more planning, and so you try to have a balance of both, where you have like a few things that are sort of exclusive and cool, and then other things that are more readily available. That makes it a little easier to get a hold of.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool that you're able to do that and be involved in the process like that when it comes to custom promos. You don't want your card to be OP.
Yeah, like Renegade many years ago. You guys have done many custom ones for me. You have the Clank one was like the best one. It was the Clank Magic Spectacles because the glasses in my logo.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Things like that. We had one for Covert. We had we've done a bunch of custom ones at Renegade before. They're always really cool.
Oh, that's great. Fantastic. Well, that's about it, folks.
One question from chat, yes. Actually. Dan, what's your favorite Renegade game? Top 3 if too tough to decide.
Ooh, my favorite Renegade game probably is Covert, because that was my game of the year one year. Although, actually, I got to take that back. Search for Planet X.
Ah, okay.
Then, which was my game of the year last year, my favorite deduction game of all time. So Search for Planet X #1, Covert #2. Gosh, there's so many. Let me turn around. There's so many
Look
good
at that,
ones.
folks. Look at that shelf. Oh my gosh.
Gosh, I don't know, but I'd have to think. Maybe lanterns.
Oh, okay. Okay. I like how there's like a spread. Like you have some newer titles and then some evergreens, as they call it, right? Within
Yeah.
the
And
library.
yep, and I'm gonna I'll double check to make sure I am correct in that, right? So I know the first two are solidified for sure. Yeah, I think Search for Planet X is finally getting the treatment it deserves. Enough people have been saying how great it was. I was glad to be one of the first to do that. And then Covert, I think, is one of the most underrated games you guys have produced, because that game is just fantastic, and I wish that got more buzz. Oh, you know what? Okay, so number 3, I'm gonna go with Arboretum.
Ooh, okay. Wow.
That's similar to Stellar in the way that like it's a simple card game with tableau building, but it makes your brain bleed.
Right, yeah, and it's that one is like it could be really cutthroat. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. So that's awesome. That's so cool. Wow. Yeah. That's great. And Arboretum, is an evergreen in itself, even though it is about trees, but nonetheless, it's still an evergreen. And like you mentioned, small little card game.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Well, folks, as I mentioned, look out for Dan's The Game Boy Geek Kickstarter coming next month. Tune in to GameBoyGeek.com to get more information on that. And I think that's about it, folks. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat while I search for Planet. While I take a look at the chat. James says Search for Planet X is so great, and then Clank is one of his favorites as well. So, yeah, Clank is a good one for me as well. I enjoy both versions, base or regular, I guess, and Clank and Space. And both are equally fun in its own separate right. I still have to play Clank Legacy though. I've heard fantastic things.
It is good. It's really good. Yep.
Oh man. He confirmed it, folks. Now I have to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's it, folks. I guess there's no more from the chat. James makes a quick little joke about there are no evergreens in Arboretum. I agree, James. There are no evergreens, the actual tree species in Arboretum. Haha, haha. Good one. All right, folks, that's it. For Dan King, the Game Boy Geek, Desiree, the voice of the Meeple, I am Victor, reminding you to play your game. Later, Renegades.